Well, hello there. I'm Evelyn Ray Caldwell, 66 years young, retired courthouse clerk, widow of 32 years, and the day my grandson became a millionaire, before he was born, he was nothing but silicone, foam, and a $29.99 fake belly from Amazon. It started last Christmas. My son Travis and his wife Brittany came home to Mobile with the news everybody had been praying for. Brittany waddled through my front door looking 8 months pregnant, glowing like a dang Instagram filter. "Mama Evelyn, it's a boy," she squealed, shoving a glossy ultrasound photo into my hands. Clear as day, a little profile, tiny nose, and across the top in big bold letters, Caldwell, baby boy, due 03/15/2026. I cried, I screamed, I fried chicken for 3 days straight. But here's the thing nobody knew yet. I spent 41 years working in the probate clerk's office. I have seen every dirty trick in the book when it comes to inheritance. And that ultrasound, the second I touched it, the paper felt wrong. Too thick, too glossy. And the hospital watermark? It shimmered like them fake Louis Vuitton bags they sell on Canal Street. But I smiled. I played dumb. Because sweet tea ain't the only thing that gets better when you let it steep. 3 weeks later, Brittany corners me in my own kitchen. "Mama Evelyn, we hate to ask, but Travis's construction business is hurting, and this house is so big for just you." Translation: sign the deed over now so we can flip it the second the baby gets a social security number. She even had papers ready, a brand new trust, the Baby Boy Caldwell Irrevocable Trust, sole beneficiary. All it needed was my signature and the deed to my 6-bedroom waterfront house on Dog River. Estimated value, $4.8 million. I looked her dead in the eye and said, "Darling, anything for my grandson." She grinned like a possum eating persimmons. That night, I drove to FedEx office at 2 a.m., scanned that ultrasound at 1200 DPI, sent the file to my old coworker, Judge Sheila's clerk. Then I mailed the original to a forensic printer in Atlanta who owes me a favor from 1998. 2 weeks of pure Oscar-worthy acting followed. I hosted a gender reveal, blew smoke, the whole 9 yards. I bought a $900 stroller. I started knitting a baby blanket the size of a circus tent. Every day, Brittany's fake belly got bigger, rounder, more perfect. Girl was committed. Then came the first appointment with the fancy OBGYN in Fairhope, the one that only takes cash and millionaires. I drove. Brittany sat in the passenger seat sweating bullets because the waiting room was 68 degrees and that foam belly was starting to smell like a gym sock. The nurse called her name. Brittany froze. I smiled real sweet and said, "Go on, sugar. Grandma's right here." She walked in and 30 seconds later ran out screaming, "They can't find the heartbeat. The machine's broken." Doctor came out confused. "Ma'am, there is no baby. There's silicone and a Bluetooth speaker playing a heartbeat from an app." The waiting room went dead silent. Phones came out. Somebody started live streaming on TikTok. That's when I stood up, slow and calm, and handed the doctor a folder. Inside, one, the original fake ultrasound, now with forensic watermarks proving it was printed at a Walgreens in Slidell, Louisiana, 3 weeks before Brittany even announced she was pregnant. 2, screenshots of Brittany ordering the $29.99 Emily 8-month belly on Etsy, paid with Travis's debit card. 3, the real kicker, the trust document she wanted me to sign. I'd already filed it at the courthouse, but I changed one tiny detail. The sole beneficiary was no longer Baby Boy Caldwell. It was now the unborn grandson of Evelyn Ray Caldwell, to be identified by DNA test within 30 days of birth. Meaning, if that baby didn't have my DNA, the trust and the house defaulted to the Mobile County Animal Shelter. Every single dollar. Brittany turned ghost white. Travis walked in right then, saw the live stream, saw his wife holding a deflated belly like a sad balloon animal. He looked at me and whispered, "Mama, what did you do?" I smiled, the smile of a woman who has nothing left to lose and everything to burn. What did I do, baby? I made my grandson the richest little boy in Alabama. Too bad he only existed on a piece of photo paper. The video went viral. #fake pregnancy fiasco trended for 4 days straight. Brittany tried to run. She didn't make it past the parking lot before Mobile's finest picked her up for fraud. Travis hasn't spoken to me since. Last I heard, he's sleeping on his cousin's couch in Prattville. My house? Still mine. The animal shelter got an anonymous $4.8 million donation anyway, because I'm not a monster, just a grandma. So tell me in the comments, y'all, would you have played dumb for 2 months and then dropped the hammer in front of the whole waiting room? Or would you have popped that fake belly on day one? Drop your city, hit that like button if you're Team Grandma, and subscribe, because next week we've got one where the daughter-in-law tries to fake triplets. 3 fake bellies, 1 ultrasound, 0 chances. See y'all in the next one, darling. And remember, in the South, we don't get mad, we get evidence.